Hello bachcho, the question is which of the following statements is correct with reference to a test tube baby? So a test tube baby is a baby which is formed by the technique of IVF, and IVF stands for in vitro fertilization. In vitro means in the laboratory in a test tube under controlled conditions which are similar to the conditions in the uterus. So here what is need to be done during this technique, that sperm or semen is collected from the male, which may be the husband or any other healthy donor, or the eggs or ovum is collected from a female. Now the ovum and sperms are kept together in a test tube where fertilization is achieved, and this fertilization leads to the formation of zygote. Now here only the fertilization is taking place in the test tube. Rest of the development of embryo will be taking place in the uterus, because this zygote or the or the embryo, when it is up to the 8 celled stage, so up to 8 celled stage, and these cells of embryo are known as blastomeres. So the zygote or embryo up to 8 celled stage, these are, if this in this condition transplantation is to be done, then it is done in the fallopian tube of a female. Means this embryo or zygote is transferred into the fallopian tube of the genetic or the surrogate mother, and this means after implantation in the fallopian tube, this embryo will divide further and will move towards the uterus where the implantation will occur. So this technique of transferring the embryo or zygote into the fallopian tube, this is called ZIFT or zygote intrafallopian transfer. While if the embryo, if suppose the female is having some problems or blockage in the fallopian tube, so what is to be done, that embryo is made to develop above 8 blastomere stage in the lab, and when it is above the 8 blastomeres, it is transferred into the uterus of the female. So this technique is called intrauterine transfer or IUT, and further development of the embryo occurs in the uterus of female. So only the fertilization is taking place in the test tube. Baby is born by the female as it is born in case of the in vivo fertilization. So let's see the options now. So first is fertilization of the egg is effected outside the body. So this is true because egg is fertilized outside the body. And the fertilized egg is zygote or embryo. It then placed in the womb. Womb means uterus of the mother, where gestation means the period of pregnancy. The entire sequence of process will occur in the womb of female. So this one is very true. Second option is fertilization of egg is effected in the female's genital tract. So this is not the case with test tube baby, because test tube baby are the babies which are formed by in vitro fertilization. But if the fertilization is taking place in female's genital tract in the fallopian tube, it will be the in vivo fertilization. So this is not the case of test tube baby program, so it is discarded. The third one is prematurely born baby is reared in an incubator. Incubator is having the condition like the mother's uterus. So a baby which is born before its full term, it's kept in an incubator. So this technique is incubation, and this is no how related with the test tube baby program. So this is incorrect. And the fourth is fertilization of egg and growth of embryo are effected in large test tube. So embryo is not grown in a test tube. It is not possible. So this is incorrect. So the only right answer of this question is option A. I hope this explanation is clear. All the best.